Hey everybody, welcome to AJS News. This is the first video we've got for you today.
But first, a word from our sponsors, which today is Extra Wallets, guys. You remember them? We have a deal with them going on right now, 20% off.
And even have our special wallet too, our custom wallet.
That's right. And
You gotta get that bottle opener.
We got spring cleaning coming up, so it's time to clean out that damn wallet because I know you got way too many receipts, way too many percent off the little fucking cards in there that you need to get rid of.
Unused
Slim it down.
prophylactics.
Slim it down, guys. Seriously. These things are awesome. One of our best partners, one of the coolest partners, where we made our own custom wallets. So, yes, click these links down below. See if there's something in there that you can give yourself as a gift or maybe friends and family. Thank you so much to Extra Wallets. Let's get to the gaming news. So, what the hell has been happening over the past week?
Kojima has had to shoot down some rumors started by Kojima. He had tweeted out some pictures.
Everybody takes everything he says and psychoanalyzes it so much.
Yeah, they're looking for like pictures with, you know, like they're like, no, this pixel has a P and a T in there. It's like, no, stop it. Just stop
Oh, and don't forget they got the traditional bifold wallets. I prefer the box wallets, but I just want to let y'all know.
Hey, look, if you're getting one for your dad, or you know, you're a dad yourself, then
Oh, that's cool. It's like a magnetic upgrades, modular.
So he had tweeted out some pictures that showed the Sony logo, and they're like, "Oh man, Sony's really ravenous to buy studios right now. It would be a no-brainer pick up
Kojima, yeah, I would like it. It gives it more resources,
sense,
more money.
But it's not happening. He says no, they're going to remain independent. And that's honestly, it could be a good thing.
Okay.
You know, I want to play his games on PC, so I don't want them locked on the PlayStation. But
That makes sense.
we also got some interesting information. This is this is really interesting. A California lawyer was forced to resign from the Department of Fair Employment and Housing. It was the group that was suing Activision Blizzard. And that person claims that the governor of California was interfering with the Activision Blizzard case, saying that the governor's office was demanding information on the case constantly, saying, "I want updates. How are you going after them? What are you doing?" It's like, wait a minute, that's exactly the kind of information that Activision Blizzard's defense would want to know, and they were demanding it and saying like, "You have to give us this information." And so,
Reaching into some wrongdoing.
Square Enix president is doubling down on dumbass statements he made in January. They're really pushing this NFT thing.
Oh
and
no!
so-
What is it? What did they say now? Everyone loves NFTs. They're still relevant. Am I cool? Am I cool
What?
yet?
That and cryptos.
Bro, nobody likes NFTs anymore. There's been so many stories of like millions of dollars reselling for like $100.
Well, yeah,
So it's like, you might want to rethink your investments.
the very first tweet was purchased for what, almost $3 million, and then he listed it at $48 million, and someone offered him $300.
Yeah, something like that. And that was like a Saudi prince that bought into it. I feel sorry for him, you know? It's like, because they got so much money, they don't know what to
He
do
doesn't
with
give
it. And
a
somebody
fuck.
was like, a crypto
like,
bro
oh,
was like,
dude,
dude, this is how
it's
you
gonna
do
be
it.
so
You'll
much.
buy the first tweet off of Twitter and then sell it later for double or triple. And that's exactly what he tried to do.
To who?
And he did
I don't want it.
$300.
It's like, I don't want it.
So it looks like it potentially may be on the way out. Hopefully, again, no fucking thanks. Don't want any of these NFTs in games. And it just seems like Square Enix, Ubisoft, and a lot of these game developers are really late, you know, because it takes a while for a company to build the internal infrastructure necessary to integrate these things into games. And they're like, no, wait a minute. I spent all this money to try to make this happen. And
gonna force
please still like NFTs? It's like, no,
No.
we are not interested. According to him, he said,
very
if
few.
instead of relying on goodwill, we can also provide incentives to those who contribute to development by utilizing technology such as blockchain, there's a possibility that innovative and interesting content can be created from the ideas of users. No, not interested in any of this shit within
I don't
games.
want anything
like
like that.
half of the Square games have been. We will talk about some of them a little bit later. Have been so absolute trash. It's like I'm just not interested.
Shut up, Square Enix.
Fucking waste of time.
Well, and other bad ideas that I don't like. Microsoft actually, you know, we've actually been
Praising them.
praising them recently, but they're considering in-game ads for free-to-play titles.
No.
anything that's anti-gamer, like we don't already deal with fucking paywalls and microtransactions and 99.99 best value. Now you want to pop up ads while I'm fucking playing.
They already
Fuck
did that shit
no.
with UFC and Madden.
I remember.
So those
that.
were paid titles. What was absurd about those is
And
those
nobody
were,
liked those,
Those were
though.
paid titles, right? You already paid your money. This would be for free to play games.
Oh, like a mobile game.
Exactly, it's terrible.
Yeah.
But I'm saying there's a distinction between the two, which is like if I
Sure.
pay $60 for UFC and you advertise to me, fuck you, I hate you. But if it's a free to play thing, I'm just not going to play the game if you're just blasting. And they would try to, according to them, try to do it in the way they had done in the past, like billboards placed in Burnout Paradise in 2008. I don't know if you remember, but in 2008. Barack Obama had all of his campaign advertisements in the game. They had paid to have all those things put in. So they would try to do that in that way. But this just sounds like I don't want
It's
this.
less in your face.
Nah, yeah, just anything that move against gamers. This is a move against gamers, against usability, against interface being clean and stuff like that, getting ads all over the place. We don't support it here at the Angry Joe Show.
I hate it.
All right, we got news from Activision Blizzard. They're the SOC Investment Group, part of the major investors of Activision Blizzard, have written a letter to the board and then all the shareholders, telling them to reject the Microsoft deal, and they are claiming that the deal fails to properly value Activision, saying that look, Activision,
They have no value.
yeah,
This
well, the
man-
moral values, financial
Yeah,
values.
okay, yeah, they
financial
have
values.
value monetary wise, but more value.
So the merger's in jeopardy?
Potentially. Now, the merger needs to be approved by the majority of shareholders. And,
Bobby?
Well, Bobby is a huge part of the shareholders, but all of them get a vote into this. And according to them, this transaction fails to properly value Activision and its future earnings potential in significant part because it ignores the role that sexual harassment crisis in the Activision board's incompetent handling it has played in delaying product releases and depressing share prices. So they're saying, look, they're buying when it's low. Because our prices went down because we had all these delays, we had these lawsuits. Why would we let them buy it when it's low? If we wait a year to try to sell it to them, it may rebound into all these other things. So these are investors that are just trying to get more money from Microsoft.
Yeah.
Now, this does represent, this is not a majority of the investors, but it is people saying, like, there is a chance. There is a chance that the investors turn it down.
Okay, well, that would suck because Activision has,
track
some people
record.
in Activision have incentive to not want this or to ask for a higher price or to, continue to remain an independent company and do things their way. These corporate giants fucking.
Yeah, what do they got coming
disagree.
out?
I don't give a
Diablo
Fuck 'em.
next
years.
year? Well,
I don't think it's next year, but
I don't know what they have coming out that makes them.
Overwatch
Really?
2. Remember the game that kind of popularized loot boxes?
So is that what they're going to bank on?
I mean, Activision, that they pump out things constantly. This is the year that we're not going to get a Call of Duty. This next one, right?
Yeah, thankfully.
Yeah.
And so,
Mercifully.
yeah,
I don't know. What do you think, Alex? I mean,
I don't think there's a snowball chance in hell that I think
They
too many
stop this
people.
merger?
Yeah, I think too many people. The only chance of stopping the merger would have to be done via government action, saying that look, we don't need it. But
we don't have strong, antitrust or monopoly laws here in the U.S., so it's going to go. There's too much money being moved around. Of course, there are some dissenters amongst all the suits, but hey, it's going to happen anyway.
yeah, I think this is a vocal minority that
Yeah.
is just trying to get bring
More.
some attention, but when ultimately it comes down to is money. Yeah. So Activision also says it hasn't discussed Kotick's job post merger. So we've been talking about Bobby.
What? They haven't even fucking talked to the guy.
It's impossible. You cannot fire him.
You can't. Yeah, cause you cannot contact him because he's on his goddamn yachts the whole fucking time. What? I can't hear you. I'm in international waters. You can't take my
Where
job.
everything is legal, including what we do to our employees back in the office.
Yeah.
Activision Blizzard CEO Bobby Kotick is reportedly expected to leave his post after the acquisition, but the publisher said that no
Expected.
such arrangements have been made. They haven't talked about it. We don't know how much that
Yeah.
parachute's going to be.
Yeah. But it also makes sense that they fucking haven't talked about it yet. I mean,
The deal's not even finalized.
yeah, and somebody like that, they don't want him to move against them. They don't want him to vote against them. So they just don't want to ruffle his feathers while all this other stuff is coming. And they want to have all their ducks in a row before they're like, all right, Bobby, get out of here.
They're negotiating his payout.
I mean, imagine he's looking
Or
at
that,
islands right now, and he's like, that one's
Yeah,
good. I'm gonna buy
that's
that
what I'm
one.
thinking.
Wait,
They're-
people live there? Get him
He's
out.
majority holder.
I don't know.
I'll say whatever you want me to say.
I've
Just
met
cut the
Bobby
check.
before, by the way. I've met him before, and so I think that he's one of those that likes working and likes to work. So like but in my head, it's like when you have all those millions of dollars, just fucking get the fuck out, and just do whatever
Go
the
run
fuck
a
you
charity.
want. Go
Do
fucking
something good
exactly.
after being a piece of
Yeah,
shit.
Do
right.
something good. But I think he's a bit of a workaholic, so who knows? Maybe it gives him purpose, and he's like waiting for them to tell him to talk to him, and he's like, no. Here's what I want, or double his what do you call it, parachute? I don't know what's coming up with Bobby, but it is fascinating that they haven't even spoken to him. But if you know anything about internal
Yeah,
corporate
behind
politics,
doors.
it makes sense because they got to have all their ducks in a row before they go talk to him.
But I do want to remind everyone that Bobby Kotick said he would consider resigning if the publisher's problems were not fixed with speed. Nothing's fixed yet.
But you see how
Nothing has been-
But you see how it's like I'm gonna give me another chance to fix this so I can keep working, and I'm gonna work and blah blah blah.
All
We'll
right.
see.
Nothing's been fixed.
Finally, some good news. I want to talk about this was a big weekend for gaming. We had record player numbers. Babylon's Fall had players 10.
Yeah, the
10,000?
latest I saw below 8. 8 players.
10,000?
No, 10.
8 players total on the PC version on Steam. Yeah, the numbers rival
You can fit them in this room.
Nerf Legends. Yeah, you can fit them on this
in
room.
this room.
You can fit him in a
And
Chevy
they,
Suburban.
what's wrong with you, sir? What is wrong with you? I was having
A-Rod.
a stroke. I was having a stroke. I hit the wrong button. Oh, makes sense.
Oh, yeah.
You?
It's not that bad,
My grandma
guys.
bought it for me. She thought that it was a Babylon 5 DVD set, and I'm stuck with Babylon Fall, so I might as well play it. It's like, okay, sir, I understand.
No, you uninstall. Yeah, 8 to 10 people on Steam were playing
Damn.
Babylon's Fall.
Yeah, we might.
So
And it just released
we have a
not
video
too long
out
ago,
on
huh?
that.
I want to remind everyone, we told you so.
Yeah.
When everyone was like, no, you guys are being too hard on it. It's not that bad.
Yeah, you're
8
not even
people-
I
playing.
bet one of those guys was coming. He's still playing right now.
It's not that
It's not that
bad.
bad. He's
like,
still
you're not
saying,
even
"Not that
playing
bad."
it.
You ain't even playing that shit no more.
They,
But to be fair, a lot of these games, like, you play and you move on. Like, obviously, all games of all time, the numbers go up and the numbers drop. But to see something drastic like this so quickly, so, and yet another thing piling on to Square Enix's bad decisions and fumbles and missteps, that's why we're bringing it up, because we think that Square Enix is not going in the right direction, and they've
No.
had a lot of blunders, and they really need to get back to basics and what is popular amongst us, the gamers.
just reference. Remember Dark Alliance?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I remember that.
It had 30 people playing it.
Wow.
So-
yeah, and that's even older.
Why?
That's like
That's even older, and it's
like 2 years older.
Why?
1 year.
so.
Why is it like that? I don't know, Joe. Said like sometimes. Well, because you could play with. Yeah, but you could do that with Babylon's Fall.
Well,
I
you
was like
do-
play
yeah,
with friends.
Yeah,
but
you can play with friends.
You can play
you
with
can play
friends.
way better games
with friends.
with
Yeah,
friends.
For free.
For free.
Yeah. So they are
This is-
still in full development. They said that, look, despite the fact that only 8 people are playing, Season 2 is pretty much done and going to be coming soon, and they're
We're gonna
working
double
on
our numbers.
Season
16
3.
people coming.
Well, and then again to inform you and to better educate you, the PC numbers are pretty much always lower unless it's a PC exclusive. So, while there's 8 people playing on on PC, that might mean there's 800 playing on consoles
Or 12 people playing on console. Yeah.
Well,
That's, I
be a
don't
little more
know.
realistic.
800?
Yeah, I'll go with double. They've doubled
Yeah,
it. They had 20
okay.
people.
Keep it in the 20s, right?
16.
Yeah.
16 people were
800.
playing.
Get out of here.
I was trying to be generous.
I know, and it was nice
Babylon's fall.
of you. Well,
Babylon, did a pretty big fall there, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
there you
Yeah.
go.
Did he?
While we are dunking on video games, Battlefield 2042, Battlefield's fall, it dropped below 1,000 people this week. 1,000.
Wow. See, that one just hits me in the feels depressing. I'm looking at it here. And
800, was it 832?
Do they have anything in line coming up?
Oh, no, nothing at all.
Nothing.
Yeah, remember that shit was like fucking delayed to oblivion. I
Yeah,
mean,
this is
season
like-
1, we still don't really have like all these cool things that they promised. Don't worry, you're gonna have all these operators, and the operators are so badass. And did I mention operators? You know how like you get unique individual operators.
They forgot how to
This
operate the
Battlefield,
game.
right?
Don't be mad.
Are you talking about Battlefield? Who are
Wait.
you and what have you done with my Battlefield? Fuck off.
Please.
And that's basically what everybody has said. There's 1,000 people that are like, oh, God, I just want to play some military shooter and I don't want it to be motherfucking Call of Duty, so I'm going to play this. And we like, hey, man, I get you, bro. I understand. I really do. But I just hope that they turn this thing around
Are they?
because...
You think they're turning it around?
Yes. As stupid as that sounds, they cannot possibly put out another Battlefield hero shooter. Okay? Look at okay.
I don't know. I'm looking
listen,
at Alex like I think
it's
he
so
knows
easy to type
something, though.
EA sucks and then DICE sucks and everybody's gonna do this. But think about it. When Battlefield 2, when gamers rallied together and said, what the fuck? Then they got their asses in gear and they tried to fix it. Now, not really between 1 and 2. So I'll give you that. But once 2 came out and they fucked it up,
Fucking
they
change.
kind of reversed gears.
And you
Now,
can
what
change.
the only
Battlefield
thing
2
that has me
has-
concerned is that all that shit was in development already. Like, oh, we're gonna do a hero this, a hero shooter this.
can't
We're gonna
just scrap
develop the world of 2042, which nobody gives a shit about the world. That's like literally one of the worst parts of the games, and so that has me concerned, and y'all might still be right about that.
Battlefield 2 has more players than Babylon's Fall.
Well, yeah,
Battlefield 2?
Babylon's Fall is a brand new IP, and Battlefield has tons of players.
Battlefield 2?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, Battlefield 5 is kicking ass. It had a 24-hour peak close to 20,000. People are really, and if you want to know, it's 2,000 for Battlefield 2042.
Yeah.
So
But-
people are just going back towards the closest thing that's
Yeah.
a traditional Battlefield. Battlefield
Yeah.
4 is doing well. Battlefield 5 is doing well.
And I told people I didn't really think Battlefield 5 was all that bad. Now, comparison to the classic Battlefield 5 and all the shit that we like, yeah, it's not very good, but it's definitely better than Battlefield 2042. I'll tell you that. Man, I cannot wait until we get to start talking about the next Battlefield.
Oh,
That just comes out of my mouth wrong because I know, DICE and EA don't have a lot of confidence in them. So I understand.
yeah.
I understand.
That sucks.
Yeah. Yeah. it
And
does.
whatever they were working on, hopefully they've thrown it all out and started over from
Ye-
that
they-
point so that we can get good.
I would hope so, but I think they're trying to make it work. Like, how can
That's
we
what-
make
yeah.
it work?
How
It's
can we
like,
make
look,
it work? How can we
we
go
spent
around
so
what
much
the players are
time
asking
on
for?
this already. We got to make it work.
Right. No, I want you to scrap all your shit, restart on Battlefield, give us what we want. Just all you have to do is announce Bad Company 3, and we're good. That's it. That'll be a nice little stopgap into falling off the cliff and hitting every rock and branch on the way down like a Homer Simpson, and you just grab on that branch of Battlefield Bad Company 3. Okay.
Let's see. Yeah? Mhm.
I hope so.
I don't.
I miss Battlefield, so I really hope that you're right, but I wouldn't bet on it. I don't think. All right, you had something you want to talk about?
Yeah, I did.
Which one? You?
The DC.
Oh,
I thought you had one.
I have one.
Okay, you'd go first, Joe.
Now, if you ever wanted to be immortal, now you can. You can live forever and ever.
That sounds great, Joe.
Welcome to the
how do I become-
metaverse.
God
In the
damn it.
metaverse, I know you guys love the metaverse. The blockchain.
Who's Metaverse?
Well, the blockchain-powered VR Somnium Space is developing a live forever mode where you give them a shit ton of your information, but they won't sell it. It's just for their purposes only, supposedly. And you could have your own little avatar. So after you die, people could log on to the metaverse and interact with you. Your great grandkids can be like, "Hey, let's go talk to Angry Joe," and then sign into the metaverse.
The concept on paper is kind of
like
cool.
Black
It's
Mirror.
sci-fi-ish, like a Star Trek. If you think about it, and smart, intelligent people are in charge. But this ain't that, bro, man. You talking about blockchain, you talking
Well, the
about
blockchain
fucking metaverse
powered
from
company.
Facebook, the Facebook Meta. No,
You
I
could
would
create
not
your avatar. You
trust
can make
them with
yourself
any-
look
Look-
all.
look
like,
at that
I'm gonna be
shit,
like
man. What the
6'6",
fuck?
jacked.
No.
Like that was OJ. Yeah, that's me.
Except it's going to be Facebook, and so instead they're going to have you. Every other thing that you say is going to be an advertisement or something. It's like,
Right.
I'm your ancestor OJ, and I love Brondo. It's what plants crave. It's like, oh, thanks OJ.
Yeah, no, that's kind of terrible. And actually, when you think about it, living forever is kind of terrifying. If you're talking about living, if you're fucking immortal and you last longer than this Earth and you last longer than the sun exploding and you're just kind of like floating out in space forever because your body was not able to be destroyed, so that is terrifying. So
future's now.
I think we should die. I think we should all die.
I think the metaverse is going to die, and I don't think we have anything to worry about.
The metaverse will die before
Yeah.
the whole supposedly you'll live forever in this stupid video game. That's not going to happen.
Yeah, there's the fine print is like you live forever, or as long as the metaverse
servers,
lives,
as
whichever
long-
comes first.
Yeah,
As long
'cause
as the servers are
obviously,
awake.
What, you're gonna have to pay. I don't know how much they're gonna ask,
No.
but you have to give them a lot of information.
All right, Joe. Well, you could be the first.
Pass. If it's free, I'll think about it.
Everybody should. Everybody should
Everyone,
embrace the
come
OJ.
visit me in the metaverse at my own island.
Hey, man, they need to pay you a lot of money because that's like the only thing I'd be excited about in the metaverse is going to visit OJ's
you what you
AI
wanna do? You can hang out, eat chips.
companion. Eat chips.
Eat chips.
You see, this is the kind
Watch,
of gold that you get. I mean, of all
can
the
watch
things that you
Nacho
can think of
Libre.
doing with OJ, OJ's
chips.
like, hey,
Virtual
man,
chips.
do you want to eat chips?
That sounds pretty
That's-
I was
good.
thinking pizza.
This is everything that is advertised.
We gotta wait for
You want to
pizza. We
eat
gotta
chips
call.
together?
Oh yeah, I can call them.
Got meta.
Oh my
Meta
god,
pizza.
This should be meta pizza. We
That
should
is
start our own pizza. We should start our own
pretty
business.
cool, right?
Meta
Yeah.
pie.
People, yes, meta pies.
Meta pies, yeah. We'll do it.
Genius.
All right. Well, anyways, so Warner Brothers, some good news potentially. You probably heard the news that Warner Brothers Discovery, after that merger, is looking at revitalizing their DC stuff. They're talking movies. There are rumors of that Flash film that's going to potentially make me go nuclear. I hope those rumors are not true, pertaining to a certain individual who's the best superhero of all time. But they are re-examining some of that, and I hope that that could lead to a new Superman film. Well, also, they are doing it on the video gaming side. They're looking to bolster DC's gaming output, doing
10
an
times
internal...
more Batman or Batman games.
Joe, you are a piece of shit because that's
got
probably
Suicide
exactly
Squad, we got
exactly
Gotham
what we're gonna
Knights,
get. This new
Batman.
suit's coming. Hey, what's the one that makes us the most money?
Batman.
Batman. Well, sir, we already did 10 Batman titles just recently. I don't give a shit. 10 more. Let's go.
Let's call this one Batman.
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 Yeah,
No,
so
that's not
they
inclusive.
want to
It's Batman.
rejuvenate characters such as Superman, and the company is seeking sort of like a Kevin Feige over-like guy, and I think that's what they need. They need a Kevin Feige, but I don't know of anybody right now that I trust enough. Maybe James Gunn, but he's always got kind of a quirky thing. So it's like, would that be appropriate? Could he, keep every character in line with what their message is? But it is shown that Superman can work in video games. People have, tweeted at me. There was like this little sort of test dummy doing flying, and then they modded the Matrix. You remember that new Unreal Matrix demo? Some genius, handsome, intelligent, awesome guy or girl, I don't know, created a model where you could put Superman in it, and then Superman's flying, and it looks amazing. And the only problem with Superman games is you have to deal with his power level. It can't be Superman flying through fucking rings. It can't be Superman beating up robots. I'm so sick and tired of his fucking
robots.
and it can't be Superman has no health bar. It's the city that has the health bar, and you have to essentially do an escort mission
city.
the whole fucking time. Fuck the city. In fact, that's what I want to do when I was in that demo,
Fuck
the
the
demo
city?
with
Oh,
Matrix. I wanted to fuck the city, like literally fly into buildings and crush them and shit.
Kill everyone
And
inside the building.
Superman.
Fucking
Somebody's
Zack Snyder,
working.
let's go.
I'll even take a evil Superman game where you're just a fucking
Yes.
tyrant the whole time, and your thing it's like the Overlord, but not funny and cartoony. It's like let's go murder everybody in Superman.
never gonna happen. But it
At
sounds
least it's a
amazing.
Superman game, or an evil Superman game. But so I'm just looking forward. This kind of stuff proves that the concept works, and I still think the easiest one would be a little VR experience where you can fly and you're flying in the city and stuff. I guess people would throw up all over the place, but as they fly around, all in
That's
their
where they have
living
the little
room.
airline bags.
Right. But I would be able to handle it because the motion sickness doesn't really seem to affect me too
Except
much.
that one
so.
time.
Except the one of the headsets, which was weird.
the
The
index.
Y, yeah.
It's like, no,
it's-
then that's...
you don't see the border. Well, if you don't see the border, then that.
Yeah, it has something to do with the field of view, and there's a field of view that fucks with me. But yeah, anyways, there's proof of concept. Let's get a Superman game.
I already have one written. It's ready
And I'm
to
not
go.
talking about attack and kill Superman in the
know if I
Justice
believe
League
you.
for 5 minutes in a mission called the Suicide Squad. No.
No, I'm serious. I actually have. I was like,
Huh?
I know exactly what Superman game, and I think you would like it.
What is it?
I can't tell you because they're going to steal my idea.
Fuck. Okay.
I want to
Yeah.
know now.
Just give it to him free, Alex.
Let them
okay,
work
If you
on it.
really truly love Superman like me and Joe, you
I don't
would
really truly love
Get the
Superman
fuck
like
out.
it. Yeah, I mean,
get out.
no, I don't know. Like,
Get out of my house. You know,
What is it?
the problem
who
with
is your favorite superhero?
no.
He doesn't have favorites.
Ah, fuck, that's such a cop out. God damn it.
So Superman's the problem that a lot of people have with Superman is not that he represents hope, is that his character powers read like a toddler. And so it's just like it's describing a superhero. It's like, no, I can fly, and I got ice breath, and I got laser vision.
Yeah, if
and
you
I can
talk
see
like
through
a
stuff,
toddler like you're
and
doing now, then it sounds like a
he's-
toddler. But no, it's like what is the most powerful version of a human being that you can get? I get it. It makes
that's
it
what that-
difficult to make a video game,
Yeah, it
but
makes
it's
it difficult.
not that difficult. You take Superman out, you put him on a fucking other galaxy, a red sun or something like that, and you go planet jumping.
I get it,
That's
but-
how we do it.
But I'm not personally interested in space aliens. I want Superman on Earth, and I think there's an easy way to do it, which is for some reason the writers forget that Superman isn't like weak to, but magic can harm Superman.
Magic,
So what you do is you
nice.
have Superman fighting the magic users of the
Yeah.
DCEU, and he doesn't feel like a fucking god walking down.
Genius!
And so you just have him fight.
Penn and
all-
Teller.
Everybody thinks robots for some fucking reason
you
when
have-
they think
You
Superman.
can do magic constructs, and he's
Yeah.
actually taking damage, and you're afraid. There's tension because you're afraid of him dying because he can die versus magic.
Yeah.
users. I don't give a fuck about him fighting anyone else on Earth because that sucks. It's like watching the worst of like anime episodes where it's like
And magic enemies could be so creative.
David
Way more
Copperfield.
creative. That actually kind of flew over
Sweet.
my head. I forget about the
So
fucking magic.
That's when I find him interesting.
So, like,
Justice League Dark. Let's go.
Yeah, let's do it.
right,
We need Rocksteady, please.
Call me.
Rocksteady, call Alex. We'll do it. We'll get it.
Yeah.
We'll get it. Hell yeah.
Works.
Now that's how we end on a positive thing. Take our idea.
And you can live
please.
forever in the metaverse.
Shut up.
Shut up. All right, guys. Thank y'all so much for watching this one. Watch our second
Yes.
one. We've got 2 every week. But first, click the links down below. It helps our show. It'll help you out. You grab yourself one of these awesome wallets. We got the bifold if you like doing the 10 cards plus and keeping all your stupid
Your
receipts.
You're never
there's
going to return the item
also,
anyways.
I also forgot, like
You're never
I
gonna get
do.
that free sub. You're never gonna get it. Throw away that goddamn
I
punch
do the
card.
thin one, but apparently a popular amongst the Angry Army is the thin one with the fold, so that you could put a few more cards. And I like this.
You're gonna get that
nice.
free oil change one of these days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, anyways, guys, thank y'all so much for watching. We'll see you on the next Angry Joe Show,
Bye,
episode
guys.
2.